Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming to my weekly seminar or webinar. This week I thought I'd lighten it up a little bit. We're all having tough times right now, so I decided to title this one 10 Things You Can Do to Get Through This Crisis. I've got 5 individual things that might be able to help you out and 5 business things that will probably be able to help you out. It's just some ideas, but I think they could be helpful for you. So like I said, I've got 5 individual, 5 business items to get you through this time. Again, my name's Tom Jones. I'm a business coach and a certified value builder with QuickBooks and a tax preparer at Thomas P. Jones Limited. So we're all having tough times with this COVID-19. We all need ways to cope. We all need ways to find things to do. And hopefully we can get through this together. We're all gonna go through some stress and anxiety right now, and we need things to help relieve that. My first idea for you to do is maintain your routines for meals, exercise, and sleep. You need to keep your exercise up to date. You need to keep your sleep. You can't stress. I know people stress and say they can't sleep, but you need your sleep to make sure that you're making the best decisions for you and your family. Keep your meals together. Try to keep in that same routine, everything that's doing the same, so you're not stressing yourself out. Try to stay active. Try to do exercising at home if you can. If you don't have weights, you don't need weights. I'm going to demonstrate a few things that you can do that you don't need weights. Maintain your family meals together. Try to do it as a group. Try to play music, to have each person do something else in the meal. Try to do it together. Try to have a fun time with it. So again, you don't have to have weights. You can use household items and you can use body weight exercises. I'm actually going to show you a couple right now for some fun. So first thing you can do is these are just soup cans. Literally, as you're sitting watching TV, you can just go up and down. Just get your arms moving. And actually, if you got shoulder problems, just take the can, just go to shoulder height, back down, on the side, forward, 45, and then all the way to the side. No problems. You can do that. That's just going to help your shoulders, just going to keep you kind of going active. Body weight exercises. If you can, find something in the house. Some of you know, some of you don't know. I do bowl, so I've got weights in the house. You can actually just hold the weight here, point those toes out in your knees. Just do a nice squat, back up, squat down. If you want to even do a little bit more, you can do a press. This one you might not be able to see me, but go down. You can also do push-ups. You can just keep doing push-ups. You can do planks, whatever, anything to do body weight to engage those muscles. And again, make those meals with the family, make it an event. Play uplifting music while you're doing this. Second idea, explore wellness programs. We're all gonna have times where we need help or we wanna try different things. Try some meditation, some yoga, breathing exercises. Anything that you can do to, help your body. Again, meditation, yoga, muscle relaxation. Big thing is if you are going to do something like this, keep doing it at a regular scheduled time. So you can just say at 2 o'clock every day, I'm going to do some muscle relaxation or I'm going to do some breathing exercises. Just make sure to keep going. Third thing you can do is stay connected with your people. Stay connected with your family, phone your family. Chat with your neighbors outside, again, maintaining that proper social distance. Do the online meetings that you've been seeing people doing, the Zoom meetings, the happy hours, whatever. Now I want to show you something that's kind of fun. So remember when you're in Zoom meetings that your video is always on unless you shut it off. Watch the person on the left. She forgets that her camera is on. Let me.
Chase Young. He's an instant playmaker.
Profession is one of the only professions that they
So
like. We can
watch this
never
person over here.
Former client ever, regardless of how long it's been, versus like some other professions, say a few years or whatever. I think it really depends on just like the ethical standards of the profession. And in reality, I've heard that social work kind of has very high standards and like good standards in terms of things, and that oftentimes people don't, like people of other professions don't have.
Hold on.
What happened?
I saw nothing. Oh my God, Jennifer.
So again, remember that your camera's always on. Hopefully nothing like that happens to you, but I'm sure maybe some of you have seen that, some of you haven't, but it was kind of funny. Fourth idea, avoid those negative and depressing items. You can sit there and watch the news all day and it's just going to be negative. Turn the TV off. Read a book. A fiction book, an uplifting story, anything to change your attitude. I mean, everything on TV right now is negative. Just shut it off. Play games. Board games with the family. They're always fun. Sometimes they get a little intense. Sometimes a little competition's too much, but you can always have fun. And then there's also the online games with family and friends. One game that's been suggested to me, I haven't tried it yet, but I heard it's really fun, is Fibbage. So again, try to avoid all those negative items. Fifth item, try and avoid using alcohol or drugs as a coping mechanism. I know that during this time things are tough and you kind of want to release, but try not to use anything synthetic or alcohol related as a coping mechanism. Use them just as socializing. And then if you are having troubles feeling overwhelmed, you're not the only one during this time. Don't hesitate to seek help for counseling. Seek help or counseling. Reach out to your friends and family or seek professional help. But remember, everybody's in the same boat. We're all here to help each other. Don't feel bad. When something goes wrong in your life, just yell plot twist and move on. It's already happened, so you can't change it. Move on and just be positive going forward. Now we're going to get into some business items for you. First thing, look at your website. Redesign your website. Review the bios you have on there. Review your message. Your message may not be pertinent anymore, or it still may be pertinent for your business, but the way the new economy is going, it may not be pertinent anymore. So look at redesigning that. And then make sure all your links are working. That's one of the big things that drives people nuts. It drives me nuts when you're on a website and you want to click on something else to review something else that's not linked on the website and the link doesn't work. So again, redesign your website. Next idea, review your social media or freshen it up. Again, if you've got bios and everything out there, make sure that all of the sites are still current. Update your photos. Maybe come up with a new campaign or something for your social media campaign. I mean, we're all going to have to come up with new ideas in this new environment that we've got. It's just, how do you do it? Third business idea, reach out to your clients. Give them a call. Say, hey, how are you coping during this time? Anything I can do to help you out? Just give them that nice little call. They're gonna appreciate it more than you know. And just make sure that don't do it as a sales pitch. Just do it as a friend calling a friend type of call. Contact your clients. Are you coping with situation okay? Anything I can do to help out. Just make it a friendly call. Now here's something else you can do internally. Get your office ready for your reopening. What I mean by that, maybe do you want to paint? Do you want to rework the flow of your business? Maybe you've always wanted to move this desk to here, or you want your clients or your customers to come in and you want to funnel them to a certain area all the time. Rework that flow. Look at it. I mean, you've got time, unless some people are essential, they don't have the time, but a lot of people have time. Rework that flow. Look at that. Analyze your services and prices. Remember, we're all in survival mode right now. You're going to have to analyze your services and your prices. Review how low you can go to keep that client and still keep in survival mode. Next year, 18 months, I think it's going to be survival mode. You need to figure out what you can do to survive and then ramp the profits back up after we get through this survival time. One other thing to do is a FEMA, failure mode and effects analysis. And what that is you basically look at from your first touch with your customer all the way to the end, and you look at each point that you can touch your customer. Two things you can look at there. One, how can I help it so that they feel comfortable that they're not going to be exposed to any diseases or whatnot in interacting with my personnel. And two, you can also look at it as, I touch my client here, what happens? I touch my client here, what happens? You can update how you handle your customers to give them a better situation at your work. So just some things to think about. And my last business idea, we all have things that we've always wanted to do. We all have this list off to the side, or if we don't have the list, we have it in our head. We're going, oh, I've always wanted to do this. Now's the time to do it. Write those items down. Make a list of what you want to get done. Write it down. Get that list done during this time. This keeps your mind active, keeps you off the full, keeps you going forward because you're doing positive things. It keeps your mind positive. Keeps those negative thoughts out of your head, which is what we're trying to do at this time. We're trying to be positive. We're not, we're not trying to be negative. You're going to have bad days. You're going to have good days. We're going to try to get more good days than bad days. Getting your list done is going to be that. Now, once you get that list done, make your next list of things you want to do. Again, make that nice list. But this time when you're at this list, always analyze that list and say, out of these items here, do I have to do them, or can I have so-and-so do them? What is best for me to make my business grow and for me to service my customers the best? Again, remember, this situation is affecting everyone. Some things you can't control, like what the government does, what they tell you you can and can't be open, what you can and can't do right now. But how you react to what they tell you you can and can't do is going to make this situation a lot better for you. You can't control everything, but the things you can control, make sure that you're doing the best that you can. Keep a positive attitude and keep moving on. Make the best of a difficult situation. We're all in the same boat. Make it as best as you can. Now I will open it up to any questions that any of you have. So if you have any questions, just go ahead and post them up and I will answer it as best as I can. Don't see any questions right now. I'll give you a few more minutes if you want to type in any questions. And again, on anything. It could be on PPP loans. I'll discuss that a little bit. If you did not get the original funding through the original PPP loans, go to your bank or whoever you were thinking about doing your application through and get the current application that they have, get it filled out, because there is going to be another round of funding. It's just going to be a matter of when. But if you've got that application in there first, you're going to be first in line for the next round of funding, which I think will probably last a little bit longer because everybody jumped on the first round. So again, if you're looking at doing the PPP funding, get that application into the bank, get it done now. Have you seen any indication of PPPs getting approved for the smaller businesses? Yes, I have seen them. I've seen anywhere from the small mom and pop shops all the way up to the multi-employee corporations. Granted, this is just personal opinion, but when they said a small business is 500 employees or less, I did not agree with that. A small business is 50 employees or less. So I have seen everything being approved from 1 to 2 employee shops all the way up. But if you didn't get it in on the last round, make sure to get it in now. Go through the process, get the application filled out, get it to the bank. They're going to look at it and say, we're missing this, we're missing that. Get them the information back as soon as you can so that that application is done and ready to go so that they can just hit that button, submit the application for the next round of funding. Okay. Any other questions? If not, again, thank you for coming. Let me share my screen here one more time. Again, you can contact me at tom@kickbooks.com. Go to kickbooks.com and you can schedule an appointment with me at any time. Other than that, have a great day. Keep that positive attitude and keep moving forward. Don't dwell on the past. What's done, yell plot twist and move on. Have a great day, everyone. Again, if you have any questions, contact me here. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.